Hey guys, it's Kara here, and I thought it was time to do a quick bikini update for you. I know I've kind of been doing these for a few months now and nothing's really going anywhere. But if you watched my last video, that was my bikini calling it quits video, I was on the fence, unsure of what to do. You guys remember you were super supportive and gave me all these wonderful things to think over. So if it wasn't obvious in that video, my heart just was not into that MPC competition. I mean, my heart was into it, but I'm gonna be honest, it was really freaking hard trying to go from competing August 2nd with having an October 17th, I think it was, show date. It gave me 3 months. It gave me this just enough amount of time to fuck up for a little bit, and basically I needed to not fuck up, and I felt like I kind of just wasn't able to stay that strict for that long because I had been prepping since May. I started with Mark in May, so I had about a 3-month prep, and if you remember, I got pretty low in carbs and I didn't have enough time to fully reverse diet, so there was no real time to like kind of get my metabolism back up there. I just kind of had to stay low carbs, with the exception of like the free meals that I did in my refeed days. And it just got really hard because mentally I wasn't into it. Like, I wanted to do the MPC show because it's the first MPC show in Syracuse since like over 10 years. So I really wanted to be a part of it. I really wanted to do it, but there was just too much else going on in my mind, and my heart just wasn't there to dedicate 110% into it. And I know some people said like, well, if you quit, that's a bad attitude, like you shouldn't quit, it'll make you stronger to just keep going. But I really didn't feel good about competing at that show knowing, like full out knowing, I haven't been giving this 100%. I haven't been giving it 110%. Maybe I was giving it 70% at best. So to be honest with myself, I just didn't feel good about going on stage knowing I wasn't giving it my all. I just kind of felt like, what's the point? You spend so much money, especially on an MPC show, the amount of money involved. I just didn't want to do it, you know? I mean, I wanted to do it, but I knew I shouldn't. And it was just gonna be cutting it too close. And when I did that video, I was about a month out, and I would have had to have done some pretty drastic cuts with my diet. I would have like seriously had to increase cardio, and I don't like competing. Like, I try to do it as balanced as you possibly can, but I didn't want to kill myself to try to get like mediocre for stage. Do you know what I mean? It just didn't seem like the right decision. So I obviously decided not to do it, and I decided to focus my efforts. I decided this last week, so it was 7 weeks out, I decided to focus on the OCB New York State National Show that's, again, right in Syracuse, New York, which is awesome, on November 14th. So I just felt like it was a better decision to know that, okay, I'm 7 weeks out, I can give 7 weeks 110%, and I know I can do it. And I just felt like I needed to have a better mindset going into a competition than how I was feeling trying to go into the MPC show. It wouldn't have been good. So I'm gonna sign up today. I haven't officially signed up yet, but I made the official decision. I am gonna do this show. The only thing that I mentioned before in my other video that kind of throws me for a loop a little bit, but I'm gonna work with it and it's not a big deal, is I do have a couple trips planned in between. So I'm going to Boston for a couple days, and then my husband and I are going to Halloween Horror Nights in Florida. But like I said, it's about balance, and I feel like, you know what, I'm doing this because I like to compete. And I have to kind of bring myself back to this. I like having these goals, and I have fun competing. Like, I have fun training hard. I have fun setting these goals. Like, the dieting gets hard, don't get me wrong, but this should be a fun journey and a fun process. And I don't want to be the person that has to never leave my house for 2 months because I'm going to compete. Like, I don't want to be that person. I want to still live my life. And I know a lot of people do. You give up a ton. You don't go to birthday parties. You don't go to trips. You don't go out to eat with your friends and family. And I get that. And that's that mentality that will probably get you first place on stage. Like, hands down to you. It's hard. It's tough. We sacrifice a lot. But for this competition, and I know some people competing watch my videos and it's cool, I'm going to give it 110%, but I'm going to still do me. I'm still gonna do Kara. I'm still gonna live my life. I'm still gonna go to Boston and have fun. I'm still gonna go on vacation, have fun with my husband. And I'm not gonna stress it, and I'm not gonna beat myself up. It's not that serious, as some of you have said to me. I put too much pressure on myself, and you know what? I'm just telling myself, I know what I can do in now, 6 weeks? I know what I can do in 6 weeks. And I know I can go on these trips. And I don't have any issues with how I eat when I go on vacation. I will fit some things in and I'll be okay. I'll make it work, you know? And I'm pretty sure in 6 weeks, I'm still gonna bring a pretty slammin' package to the show, and I'm gonna be proud of it. And I'm sure, again, like I said with my last comp, it'd be great to win, but I'm doing this for the love of competing and for the love of having fun and for working hard for goals, you know? And that's just how it's gonna be for me for the next 6 weeks. So you guys can see my current progress pics for how I'm looking 6 weeks out, and I'm gonna continue to show you weekly progress for how I'm looking. I will show you some vlogs while I'm on vacation of what I'm doing and how I'm handling prep while I'm, you know, out and about. I will show you some OCB posing, and comment below for any other things you'd like to see for the next 6 weeks. I really want to keep my bikini series going because I said I was going to keep it going before, and the reason why I really didn't with the videos is because my heart wasn't in it and I was so uncertain about what I was doing. But so yeah, so this is the route I've chosen to go, and it actually really kind of like gave me this new excitement within me that I haven't felt in a little while, because I do love NPC, but I was starting to get that like kind of pissed off, like angry feeling, like, well, not that it's not fair, but I was just getting that feeling like, oh my God, I'm never gonna look like these other girls because I'm not willing to go to those limits. So going to a natural organization, being a natural athlete, I feel like it's been a long time coming, and that's kind of where I should be. And I feel like OCB is nice because I've done one show before. If you guys have seen my video a long time ago, you can find it in the archives of my OCB show. Just search it, it's there. It was a really fun show. It was a long frickin' day, but you get your time on stage. At the last NPC show, I was on stage for like 8 seconds, you guys, and it sucks because you work so hard and you want to be up there a little bit, you know? So with OCB, that is the nice thing, is that you get your time on stage. It does tend to make for a longer day because everyone gets to come out and do their nice long presentation, but you get to go out there and do your thing and, you know, show yourself off, and that's what you work hard for. So I just kind of got like reignited with like excitement about training for this OCB show, doing different posing, just kind of feeling like I'm on a more even playing field in terms of being a natural athlete. So I'm really excited. I'm excited to see what I can do in six weeks now, and then we go to Mexico 3 weeks after that. So that's freaking awesome, and that is also kind of fueling me to work hard and train hard, and you know, I think that's what it's about, just having fun and having a good attitude. And I'm finally back at it. I'm finally there and feeling good about it. So thank you guys for all your support. I'm sorry I was so wishy-washy for a while, but I keep it real on this channel, and you know what? I'm a wishy-washy person, if you didn't know this about me, okay? It's just how it is. I don't always know what I want and how I'm gonna get there, but I finally made a decision, and I'm going to stick it out and take you along for the ride. So Thank you guys for watching. I hope you liked this video. Please give it a thumbs up. Please comment below for any other things you would like to see for this next 6-week bikini prep. So thank you guys. We'll see you in the next one.